I'm Jim Winne, and I'm chairman of the board of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
I'm Lynda Winne, and I am First Lady of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo.
I grew up in a rural area. My mother and father took me to the Sam Houston Coliseum when I was 5 or 6 years old. So I've been in or around the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo ever since I can remember.
I come from a completely different background. I'm not a city girl. I don't say I'm a city girl, but wasn't really a country girl. I'd say I'm a cul-de-sac girl because I grew up in a cul-de-sac, and
I was a cul-de-sac girl?
Absolutely, yeah.
I started on the calf scramble committee some 40 years ago.
I started in 2002 on calf scramble donors, and that's actually where I met Jim.
She said I didn't talk to her for the first 2 years, and I don't remember it that way, but that's her story, so I'm going to stick with it.
I caught him looking at me one time, and so that's when we started talking.
I was too afraid because that was way over my head, and fear of failure.
But he was just so cute and had a great smile.
Yeah, it's wonder I don't have an inferiority complex about it, because I walk up, hey Jim, where's Lynda?
Ask me to say.
I made friends those first few years that are lifelong friends. You build so many friendships and so many relationships over the years, it's incredible. It's amazing the support you get from what I call my rodeo family or our rodeo family. I mean, if you need something or are in need, they're there before your real family's there. We had a family member that was in an accident. I think the rodeo people got there before I did.
And I don't know if you want to say this or not, but it was not just a family member, it was our daughter, and she was 15.
And she was in a pretty serious accident. And we were at the hospital, and when we came out, the rodeo people were there. I don't even know how they found out that fast.
I don't either.
But I looked up, and they were a room full of rodeo people.
And they stayed, and they kept coming, and they kept coming. And they brought food, they brought magazines, they just sat with you.
But that talk about leaving a lasting impression, I mean, it was incredible. If there was something that I've not been able to do in my 3 years is describe the connection.
Yeah.
There's a bond between these volunteers that's like nothing I've ever seen. I mean, I've been in a lot of oil and gas companies in different places, and there's a bond between the employees and all that kind of stuff. But this bond between the volunteers out here is something that I've never seen before. I want the volunteers to know how much I appreciate what they do for the show, because they work very hard, they make sacrifices to their families. I almost can't say thank you enough. It doesn't seem like enough, but I just want them to know how much I appreciate being a part of the family and what they do for the show. The only way I've been able to get through this is with Lynda. I can say that with 100% honesty, because it is a team, and she supports me and I support her, and we've been in through a lot of different situations, and at the end of the day, it's very comforting that there's a bond there. We're going to be together.
He's the best thing that has ever happened to me, and I know we were meant to be together. What I loved about Jim, he's just the same guy pretty much all the time. What you see is what you get. And he cares so much about the volunteers. If he's involved in something, it's going to be 100%. He doesn't do anything halfway, which I love and respect. I am so proud. I'm so proud. I think he's been the best chairman I've ever been married to. How about that?
I like that. I will tell you, I have great confidence in the leadership that's coming up behind me, and we have leadership behind them, and I'm firmly confident that they'll make the right decisions as the show continues to grow. The rodeo volunteers celebrate what brings us together, not what takes us apart.
I gave you that line. I did.
God, you're always stealing my thunder.
I tried to wait.